Hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So we just finished off with the heist last episode, and lost several members of our party, which is very unfortunate. And, of course, the Frenchman, Sir Brabant, betrayed us. So that wasn't ideal. I'm still not sure if we're in a dream at the moment, but it looks like the Roothards are pulling out, and I've heard that apparently Sigismund is pulling out of the region as well, which is quite interesting. I'm kind of curious to know if I was to go back to Sigismund's camp, if it would look any different now compared to it was before. Judging from the map, it doesn't look like there are any new quests available for me, so I'm pretty much in the end game as far as I can tell, because nothing else is popping up to gather my attention. So with that in mind, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to level up, or at least grab a couple of perks. So marksmanship, I think I'm just going to roll with crippling hit 2. You're really good at hitting sensitive spots and armor weak points. Why not? And I do have a heavy weapon thing as well. If I use a war axe, that's fine. Bonebreaker might be good. I'm using a hammer right now anyway. So I'm going to take Bonebreaker. And then as far as like the main skills go, I don't think there's anything else I really care for. I guess I'll take Nightcap so I don't get hangovers, but I don't drink as Henry anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, it's like all of this stuff is worthless to me. Explorer I don't want, and Houndmaster, sure, I'll grab Hunt. Stealth, Natural Camouflage and Deceptive Stance. I mean, sure, I'll take Deceptive Stance just in case. I'm never going to use it. I wear heavy armor exclusively, so that's fine. Now then, we just need to head back down to the front courtyard area. Wondering if there's anyone I can actually catch up with who might have new dialogue. Speak with Janosch and sit with the others. I will do that. That's right, there are a lot of people here celebrating. I think you guys are celebrating prematurely, but that's just my humble opinion. Mukesh and Kozliak?
Sigismund is buggering off back to Hungary.
I think this is premature, considering we know for a fact that we get sieged later. But sure. Sigismund really left?
What exactly did you see?
I can hear Devil.
Sigismund really withdrew with his entire army?
Oh, hey. The men and I rode out towards Kuttenberg on patrol. The army was almost on its way then. They mobilized so fast. Someone must have set their tents on fire. At first, I thought they were moving on us, but we followed them a good way, and they carried on southwards. Sigismund's
Okay, he is very drunk.
the
Understood.
royal troops, and that human horde.
Let's hope they won't be back.
Roll
Yeah, here's
out the
hoping.
barrels. It's time to celebrate.
Okay, I can hear the Devil. Where is he? Oh, here he is. Okay.
Come and have a drink with us.
Yes, yes, I will in a sec. Knacker Wolfram.
Greetings. Do you need something?
Not really. I got the white Robux hide.
Found the white Roebuck's hide.
Great work. I can find
That
a dozen
was a
buyers
quest
for
from
this
so
thing.
long
Mark
ago.
my words.
I'm not giving it to you.
Provided we come to an agreement, that is.
I'll think about it.
I'll have to think about it some more. Maybe I'll get a better offer.
And where would you get one? From Dobrach. He won't give you shit. You can't sell something like that without my connections.
The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I handed the white buck skin back to the gamekeeper ages ago, so... Can I not get a wash? I'm completely covered in blood. Okay. Alright. Let me go wash off over here. And then I will talk with the rest of the team. I can't be the only bloody person to be sitting around, you know? Heck, I'll even wear my proper gear. My somewhat good-looking gear. We're gonna have to wash off all the blood, please. Until I find myself a laundromat. Or a bathhouse. This ain't it. Okay. Janosch is not doing well. I'm not surprised. Catherine?
So,
Oh.
what should we drink to?
First and foremost, to King Wenceslas.
That can wait.
Why don't we drink to victory and to that pile of silver in the cellar behind us, eh?
Come now. The first drink should be in honor of our fallen comrades.
I agree with
Ada
Samuel.
and Kubienka did not make it back. We must honor them.
That's right.
What about you, Henry? Who or what do you want to toast?
Drink to everything. No, I don't think that's a good idea. To the fallen.
To our friends, to Ada, Kubienka, and all the others who have fallen in this war.
Glory to them.
To their eternal life.
To the heavens.
Well, about what we'll do next.
Wondering what will happen next.
What will be the consequences of Sigismund's
What
withdrawal?
will the local nobility do now that Sigismund's pulled out, Sir Peter?
I expect his supporters will have no other choice than to turn coats and get behind Jobst. When he marches in from Podiebrad, he'll put things right around here. The town is still governed by a council put in place by Sigismund.
Someone should throw those fuckers out the windows. I'll bet when von Berkhof sent that rabble into our neighborhood, no one so much as made a peep against it.
Indeed. I'd say they happily joined in. You're probably too young to know about it, but blaming Jews for everything has a certain sad tradition here.
Not just there. Everywhere. Will you stay with us, Catherine?
What will you do now, Catherine?
What do you think? Have a few beers, a piece of roast meat, then go and lie down?
Okay, I meant in general. I do not need to go on to the whole flirtation thing.
I meant like later. If you'll stay with Zizka and so on.
Of course I'm staying. Like I have anywhere else to go.
Okay, what is Sam's
What will
plan?
you do, Sam? Will you return to the town?
Yes, later. Someone must help the families. But for now, I will stay with you. I have some scores to settle.
I can
With von
believe that.
Berghoff?
Once we no longer have any use for him, that bastard is mine.
Von Burgo is still the royal chamberlain. He's untouchable for someone like you.
That is what you say.
Not just me, though. But let's change the subject. This isn't what we should be
Yeah,
talking
we know
about. A
history says that
celebration such as this.
he does not get killed by a random person
It is not.
in 1403. And where is the infamous Dry Devil
What
headed?
about the infamous plunderer and robber baron fittingly called the Dry Devil? Where are you headed?
You're talking like this is the end.
Yeah,
Just because Sigismund hauled his arse
it's
out
not
there
over.
doesn't
You
mean
still
the
have to
job's
get
finished.
Wenceslas out.
War's a whore. And we'll be paying her so much of that silver that she'll still be fucking us on our deathbeds.
Hinnick, the dry philosopher.
This won't end overnight, boys.
No, he's right.
So you'll stay?
It's not over.
Wherever Zizka goes, I go. And I'll leave rivers of blood and ravage wenches in my path.
It's not a great thing to be boasting about, but
That
sure.
robbery.
I guess. For now.
It was something, wasn't it?
I would stop you
I
if I'm
still
with you
can't
guys.
believe we pulled it off.
I mean, did we really pull it off?
If there's anything that can spoil my mood, it's that bastard Brabant.
And didn't I fucking tell you? I was saying the whole time that that fucking French fop was leading us along by the nose, telling us what we want to hear. Yeah, him and his. I've been everywhere. I know everything. Bollocks. This stinking frog.
I thought I had a nose for people. I don't understand how I could have been so wrong.
He must have been planning it for some time.
Fuck. Let's not talk about that fucker anymore. It just gets me mad. But we'll get him back one day.
We should, yeah. What do you make of
I have
Musa?
to say, if it weren't for that
Also,
moose,
how is
I
Musa
wouldn't be
doing? I
standing
need to
here
catch up
now.
with him,
I'm
actually.
still not quite sure what to make of him, though.
I'd watch my step with him. He doesn't believe in God like we do. God knows where he's from.
He saved me.
He helped us. Maybe he was helping himself at the same time. We'll see.
Exactly.
We'll see.
I do not think it is so black and white. What is so funny?
Yeah, keep it to yourself, Devil.
You're
Keep it
right.
to yourself.
We'll see what he has to tell us after he comes to himself.
He wasn't too seriously injured.
Oh, that's good.
He
I
should
swear
be
he
on
took
his
an
feet
arrow
soon.
to, like, literally the heart, though. Or maybe slightly below it, but it was still, you know, a pretty critical location. But apparently he's fine. But Adder got stabbed by a small knife into his armored body, and he died. So
Imagine what you could buy with a pile of silver like that.
Aye. Not even I could drink my way through it all.
If anyone could, it's you.
It would be better spent on repairing the whole quarter in Kuttenberg after that fire.
I think all your planning is pointless. The silver is for the army, as Zizka would say.
We'll
makes
see about
sense. You
that.
need to pay them.
I didn't stick my neck out for a pair of pretty eyes.
Well, I just hope we won't be doing anything like that again anytime soon. Well, I should go now.
Already? Stop messing about. The night is young.
It's not even night yet.
No, I
It's
have to
daytime.
go.
We just woke up.
I still want to catch Ruthard and the others before they ride off to see Jobst.
Leave him alone. Unlike you, he has duties to attend to.
Very true. Okay. Sit with the others. Complete. I do want to follow up with Janosch. I'm sure he's not doing well. It was his best buddy that died. All these horses are just chilling, huh? Okay, that seems normal. Why are you by yourself, Henry? The insensitive one.
Janosch, why don't you join the others? Sigismund has withdrawn. We've won.
I know. I don't have taste for booze now. We lose good men yesterday. Eder, he always say, I die in bed with tits of pretty wench in hands.
I mean, he was close.
Instead, he die like dog in fucking courtyard with hole in gut. And Kubienka, kurwa. I do not know which one I have more adventures with. He was like brother to me. Do pitcher. Everything go to shit. Leave me, Henry. I want to be alone.
I can't even blame him for being upset. I really can't. Alright, alright. I wonder... Okay, well, there's the others. Henry's up ahead and everything, but... Where is... Musa being kept? I mean, he's probably in a room upstairs somewhere. I doubt I can do anything with him, but I do want to see if I can find him, so... Let's run around a little bit. There he is! Musa! Okay, so it turns out he was up in this section above the courtyard, which is almost inaccessible to most of the stairwells around here. Where the heck? Yeah, through here. Okay. Well, I'm glad I found him eventually. Hey, bud. You okay? Oh. Okay, he doesn't have much to say, but I'm glad I found him. Will do. Okay. So back out to rejoin the others.
Have a safe journey.
You really don't want to join us?
I can't. Sigismund might have pulled out, but there's still work to be done here. I think Zizka will want to wait for Jobst.
In that case, you ought to come with us. We'll be relaying a message to Jobst. I'm certain Hanush will be there as well.
He certainly will be.
Then you could continue along with me. And you and Yitka...
Okay, he's trying to avoid that, actually.
You know, it's hard.
He's trying to avoid responsibility.
Not married. And Sir Hans, trust me, she has no shortage of suitors.
I'm glad to hear that. She must be very pretty, huh?
So that's all that matters to you, you lout.
No.
I do understand that she is pretty, though.
Beauty isn't the most important thing.
I'm just pulling your leg.
All right.
Yitka is a pretty girl, don't worry. As I say, come with us and see for yourself.
And what about her father?
Harold, don't worry about him. Even if he doesn't like you, which I highly doubt, as his cousin and Yitka's guardian, I'll change his mind.
It doesn't sound that bad, Hans. Chill out.
What could be better than uniting the Kunstads of Podjebrad with the Lords of Leper?
Of course. But I'm still afraid the wedding will have to wait. The land isn't safe. The king is imprisoned. Our work isn't over yet.
You are correct there.
Don't mean to tell me that you plan to go to Vienna to rescue...
Don't worry, he won't be the one to do it. But John II of Liechtenstein will.
Then we'll have no other choice.
By the end of the year, actually.
To have the wedding soon. What if something happens to you?
Don't worry, sir. Henry and I have survived worse things.
I don't know. I'll have to talk with Hanush about this. Now, I need to get ready to leave. Take care, youngster.
Have a safe journey. Send my regards to
Shut up
Yuka
back there. I
and
need to listen to
Sahara.
everyone's conversations. Alright, let me talk.
Are you leaving with Botchek, Sir Hans?
No. I'm just trying to explain to Botchek that our job's not over yet. Isn't that right, Henry?
Right we are. We can manage without Capon. Alright, I'm just gonna play nice.
Indeed. You'll have to excuse Lord Capon from the wedding, Sir Botchek.
Yes, I'm aware of it. I only hope nothing happens to the young lord.
I'll keep a close eye on him.
I'm glad to hear it. Since we're all together here, I must thank you both. If you hadn't freed us from captivity, Sigismund's supporters would have shown us no mercy. Especially after that robbery.
We're glad to have helped.
Indeed.
I agree with Sir Hans.
So both of you, take care.
We'll do our
I hope
best.
We'll all see each other at the wedding.
Me
I
too.
wouldn't miss it for the world.
Of course not.
God be with you.
I'm entertained that he's still so upset about it. Don't worry about it, okay? Yitka's supposed to be a nice lady. The future wife of our Hans Capon, the daughter of Erhard the Elder of Kunstadt and Yitka of Medritsch. Unfortunately, we do not know exactly how the marriage was arranged, but it is recorded that thanks to his marriage, Hans Capon expanded his domains in Moravia. He had a son named Hinchi with Yitka, later nicknamed the King of East Bohemia, a tireless organizer of the Bohemian political scene and a predecessor to the Hussite King George of Podiebrad. Otherwise, all we know about Yitka of Kunstadt is that in 1408, Hans Capon granted her a dowry of 60,000 Prague groschen. Okay. Sounds like it was a fruitful marriage. I will now talk to Godwin and his dad, or listen to him. Well, how about Christopher? Where is he? He was here. I didn't see him in his room.
We haven't always seen eye to eye. After all, I'm the one who made you join the clergy. And
What are you trying to say? I was a good priest.
Chill out, Mutt. Shut up.
all right, granted.
What are you growling
What I
at?
mean to say is, even though I often didn't agree with your actions, you've proven yourself to be a good man. I'm proud to have you as a son. You saved Christopher, and for that matter, all of us. For that, you'll always have a place at home.
I'm glad it worked out for
Thank
Godwin.
We're kin, Father. It's all water under the bridge now. I'm glad we've made up.
Okay, now I can butt into the conversation. Safe
Time
travels.
to say goodbye.
Thanks, lad. We owe you a lot. Just
You are
because
correct.
Sigismund withdrew doesn't mean we've won.
You are also
Kingdom
correct
is
about
to
that.
change, Henry. Believe me, in the end, it's folk like you and me who will change the world. The time of the nobility is ending.
I mean,
But
you are
I won't
nobility
keep you
too.
with my old man talk. God be with you.
Thank
I'm
you,
with you.
and with you. Yep. Godwin, how do you feel about all this? I cannot actually talk to you, alright?
Speaking of which, Rutard and Odorin have alliances in Podiebrad, but I have nowhere to lay my head.
That makes two of us. And Podiebrad is not so far. I'd rather pass right through and keep going.
Shut up.
Further? Where to?
Maybe to Mielnik. I have some friends in the clergy there. By the way, I met Spinko Hasse of Hassenberg when he was still a provost there.
What? Zbingo Hass?
I'm literally like, who are these
He's the
people?
Archbishop of Prague.
I assume these are historical names of great significance, but I have no idea who they are. Okay, I mean, I don't even know these two guys, so who cares? Oh, there's Christopher. You're looking much better.
It's good to see you back on your feet.
It's about time. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Don't you want to
Wouldn't
stay?
you rather stay? I think you'd fit right in. And I'm sure Godwin wouldn't mind.
That's not possible. I have to protect my father and get everyone to safety. Just because Sigismund pulled out doesn't mean we're not in danger.
Very
Who
true.
knows how much time we have
I'm
before
glad
they
that
start
people are
looking for
recognizing
us.
that.
And you keep an eye on my brother.
I'll do my best.
The Lord hasn't been very kind to him. Neither has father. Even a priest sometimes needs someone to confide in.
We're good old pals at this point. Has your father forgiven Godwin? We know he has, but I'll hear it from your lips.
How are things between Godwin and your father now?
It's hard to tell. They're both hard-headed. But at least they're talking now. That's progress.
Rescuing him from prison wasn't enough?
That's some gratitude. Getting him out of jail isn't enough for him. What else should Godwin do?
It's not like that. I'm sure he's grateful to all of you. But you can't erase 20 years of mutual grudge in one day.
True, true. It takes time. Have you said goodbye to Godwin yet?
Have you said goodbye to Godwin yet?
Not yet.
It's not what you'd like, is it?
I was hoping we could spend more time together. My father always saw only the bad in him and talked about him that way. I'd have liked to hear Godwin's side over a beer or two. About what he went through. And instead, well, you know.
Well,
true.
Have a safe journey. Hopefully you'll be safe in Podjebrad for a while.
Keep holding on. God willing, we're not seeing each other for the last time.
Here's hoping. I would love a continuation of the story. I know KCD2 is supposed to be the end, at least for Henry, but I would love to see us proven wrong. Okay, let's catch up with
Good
Rosa.
day, Henry. We're about to leave.
It's a shame.
So
In another life, if
Yes,
not for Teresa.
Thank God. After all that's happened.
I hear you're going to Podjebrad.
I hear you're going to Podjebrad.
We have kin there. We can't return to Kuttenberg for the time being.
Farewell then. I'll miss you.
Wait. I haven't properly thanked you for saving Father. Oh. Why not? This is probably the last time we'll see each other.
Thank you.
Farewell, Henry. Your heart is in the right place.
Again, in another life. If I hadn't played KCD1, I would have totally sprung for this romance, but she's waiting for me at home, Teresa.
Could you teach me?
Want to teach me something
But
before
I
we go?
can't right now.
Oh, never
Come
mind.
back another time, all right?
Alright, this is the last time we'll see her. Rutard? I've come to say goodbye.
All ready to go?
We're about to leave. It's good that you're here. I wanted to thank you. If you hadn't got us out, who knows what would have happened to us.
Give a message to Jobst.
Zizka says you shouldn't forget what's most important now.
What did he mean by that?
To report everything to Margrave Jobst. And win back Kuttenberg. Without him, we can't do it. He definitely needs to know that Sigismund has withdrawn.
Don't worry. I'll get together everyone who's remained loyal to me, and we'll join Jobst. Then we'll liberate Kuttenberg together.
That's the dream. What happened to you in captivity?
What happened to you when they
Well, I mean, they're
imprisoned you at
nobility,
Rabash?
right? They must have
took
been
us
treated
to the
decently.
Italian court, where they locked
Yeah,
us up.
exactly.
We couldn't go outside, but otherwise they treated us decently. But that could have changed at any time once Sigismund decided what to do with us.
Also true, yes.
Fortunately, that never happened.
Maybe he wanted to use you as hostages.
Probably. It's good that you freed us.
Do you think Sigismund left because of
Do you
us?
think Sigismund really withdrew because we stole his silver?
It definitely wasn't the only reason. But it was probably the last straw for him. Such a campaign doesn't come cheap. And without plundering the region, he has nothing to pay his men. On top of that, I hear there's unrest in Hungary. I think that he actually went home to suppress an uprising.
That makes sense,
rather
actually.
than fleeing
Yeah, I
from
did
your
hear that
band of
some, like,
marauders.
pretender rose
No
to the
offense,
throne,
of
right?
course.
I won't keep you. I wish you Godspeed.
I wish the same to you. Wherever the wind may take your band. Thanks once again. And I'll tell Jobst about everything that happened. Don't worry about that.
Alright, farewell.
See you soon, God willing. That idle king of ours is not going to free himself.
It's a bit bittersweet, really. The big three. I'm gonna miss these guys when we reach the end of the game.
A rider?
Uh-oh.
It's one of ours! Keep the gate open!
Who is it? Oh, Kubienka! See, I totally said. It was just his horse that was shot, not him.
That bastard's alive.
Alright, someone want to go and help him out? If someone could have gone and caught him. Holy crap, how'd you get away? I'm glad you're here, though. You have risen highly in my,
Are you alright?
on my opinion
Should
list.
we call someone for you?
I'm just beaten up. It will be all right.
I thought you kick bucket, you crazy fucker. Where you been? Hey!
As we were riding away, they shot the horse out from under me. I was lucky it didn't fall on me.
And where were you all night?
When I fell, those bastards caught me and took me hostage. I lay tied up in a wagon in Sigismund's camp, awaiting my fate. Until the early morning, when
Eric
came to me.
Oh, did they torture
Did
you?
they torture you? What do they want to know?
No, that's just it. They didn't torture me at all. The whole lot of them were gobsmacked from what we did. They went to tell Sigismund about the robbery. They wanted him to send reinforcements.
But Sigismund gone.
He turned them down. Then Eric got into a big quarrel with someone. A bit after that, he came and untied me.
Wait.
Interesting.
What do you say?
Why, though?
Eric led you free?
Aye. But on one condition. That I find Henry and give him a message.
Okay, sure. What is it?
What message?
Wait till you hear this. You'll shit yourself.
Will
He's
I?
waiting for you in what used to be Sigismund's camp. And he wants to fight you. Man to man.
Okay, sure. I can go beat him up. What do you guys think? What if it's a trap? Yeah.
I think it's a trap.
It's thing like dog's arse.
I looked him straight in the eyes when he said it. I reckon he's serious, Henry. He wants to sort this on his own. It's personal.
You know, he's about to join Istvan. Do you think I should accept it?
Didn't expect that from him. What do you think? Should I accept?
He crazy. Desperate. Let him fuck off and die.
I saw the army withdrawing, but Eric still stayed. It seems like he's serious about this. But if you give it a miss, I won't mock you. There's no point in risking your life again after something finally worked out for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and beat him up.
Shit.
Wait. You not go there alone, hey?
Well,
True. I definitely Oh.
I reckon I will.
I go with you.
Yeah, we should at least have backup to make sure it's not a trap.
Thanks, Janos.
Okay, Henry.
But no,
you do you.
This is personal. You could say I owe it to him.
You fucking crazy?
Right.
If I were you, I'd forget about it. Who knows? He might be waiting for you in the bushes with a crossbow.
I think he wants to take me on.
This is just Henry being a little foolish. But I'm gonna do it.
To give you the message, and I've done that. Break a leg. I need to go and rest now.
Go. And you, Henry, think about it good.
I
You
will.
know, you talk
I'll
to
put a lot of
Zico.
poison on my blade. Just saying.
What? Do you really think?
I guess in the
following from a
darkness it
horse
would have been hard to
put
see
me out
if he
of
had been
gas?
shot or not. True.
To be honest, I nearly was. If not for Eric, God knows what they'd have done to me.
You sound so quiet, so far away.
Right. And you're made of solid gold, eh?
I mean, I'm sitting on 41,000. I would have paid that. For Kubienka? Yeah, I would. He's so quiet, what the heck?
Fuck that. I'm going to bed. But you could bring me a nightcap and a bite to eat, huh?
I bring you something. And I send cake to you.
Okay. You wanna chat? Alright, we'll do. Okay, we'll think about it. People are just dancing away, having too much fun. I need to talk to Zhishka. Can I talk to my buddies about this? Yes, I can. That's good. I have a lot of people to talk to about this, then. Okay, do I need to wash up again? No. Let's start with Catherine, and then we'll work our way through. Eric challenged me to a duel.
Eric sent me a message. He wants to fight man to man. He's waiting for me.
And what? You want to accept his challenge?
I do, the most foolish thing in the world.
What do you reckon I should do?
Are you mad? If it's not a trap, at the very least, it's a fool's errand. If you want to have a cock measuring contest, so be it. But I won't treat your wounds afterwards.
Well, this is something a woman could never understand.
Henry.
Seriously, Henry, don't be a fool. It's not worth it.
I mean, she's right.
There's no
And I
point
think
in
it's
risking
completely
your neck
brainless
now
of
that
you to go
everything's
off and
over. We
assume
can
it's not a trap at
finally
all,
live.
but
Please.
In the context of a video game, I can definitely do mano a mano. Also, I just realized that Catherine has upgraded her outfit. I mean, obviously I noticed the new lapel thing and the necklace, but her blue dress no longer randomly is torn on her left side, or right side, whatever. Samuel?
Eric challenged me to a duel.
What? Who's Derek?
Alright, he won't even know anything about this guy.
He sent Kubienka with a message for me.
Huh? Kubienka is back? We'll have to have a drink.
Haven't you had enough?
Nope.
Clearly not.
Not, brother. What do you want again?
I don't need
Forget
anything.
about it for now. We'll talk later.
Alright. Frenzel? Never mind. You're not someone I really talk to anyway. Hans, how do you feel about this?
Listen. Eric has challenged me to a duel. He's waiting for me on the hill where Sigismund's camp once stood.
A duel? Surely you won't take him up on it?
I'm considering it.
Hanush would approve. What has a nobleman but his word and his honor?
But Eric is not a noble.
Times. It's up to you.
Will you help me?
You come with me.
I thought you wanted to do it out of honor. No, Henry. I'm too drunk to be of any use to you. If you think it's a stupid idea, you better not go.
I'm definitely going.
Say that.
Look, it might be the booze talking, but I'd rather you forget about it and just stay here.
Sorry, no can
What
do.
would you do in my place?
I'd go to that keg over there and suck it dry. It's not worth it, Henry. Forget him. With a bit of luck, someone else will deal with him soon. And you're not going to get yourself killed now that everything's been settled. You'd be better off having a drink.
I mean,
and
one way or
basking
another,
in
it'll
drink.
bring closure, right? If I end him now, I know he's never going to come back for me. If I just let him sit around, he's eventually going to show up again. And at an inopportune moment, and screw me over at some point, right? It's not worth that. Godwin?
Godwin? I need advice.
Have you forgotten I left the ecclesiastical life behind? Don't come to me to confess your sins. I won't open the gates to heaven for you, young man.
No, that's not what I want. Eric sent Kubienka with a message for me. He's challenging me to a duel. One-on-one.
Is he now? So what are you still doing here? You won't get that chance again. If I wasn't so drunk, I'd come with you.
I thought you performed better while drunk. Okay, well, I'm glad to see at least someone approves.
leaves. We have to get drunk.
Fair enough. Do I care about who these people are? Not really. Pisek, do you have any thoughts? You do not. Okay, Zhishka. Eric challenged me to a
I'd
duel.
like to talk to you about something.
Go ahead.
Kubienka brought me a message from Eric. He wants to fight, one-on-one, to avenge Istvan.
I wouldn't expect that from him. You must have really pissed him off. And I suppose he has a sliver of pride and honor in him after all. And he's betting you're the same way.
Yeah.
Will you accept?
I think I will. Yeah. What do you think?
I wanted to confer with you about it. Do you think it's worth it?
Well, if you turn him down, your honor won't suffer in the slightest. Eric is a desperate wretch who's been left all alone. But if you've come to ask for help, you can forget about it. The men are nearly all drunk. And anyway, Eric would take to his heels if more of us showed up.
So, what should I do?
I won't make your decisions for you. It might be a trap. He could be lying in wait to shoot you with a crossbow before disappearing.
You are now the second person who mentioned that possibility,
Yeah,
yes.
maybe not.
Or a handgun.
Seems this is very personal. If Eric's mere existence still galls you, you'll never get a better chance for revenge. So, what will it be? Will you accept his challenge?
Yes, I will.
I won't be like Istvan, who hid from me. This is a matter of honor.
I don't know if that's a good idea, but I understand it's none of my business. Just be careful. Eric may be desperate, but he's a handy swordsman.
You're
If
right
I
about
were
that.
You, I'd try messing with
In
his
the
head
cutscene,
first.
he actually
People who
overpowered
lose
Henry,
control
and
make
Musa had to
mistakes.
save my life.
Since he wants to get
Now, in
revenge
actual
for
gameplay, that probably
I'd
won't
try
happen, but...
insulting him. I reckon that might throw him off. And in a state like that, he might forget about technique.
Thanks for the advice.
Okay, so what now? Do I just ride off? I might just have to ride off. Okay. Well, we're switching to our proper gear. I was gonna put on a coat, but honestly, I don't think I will. Who am I talking to now? Why is there a quest marker right here? Am I talking to this guy to send me out? Oh, I guess I am. Okay. So, I think I should... maybe it's cheating, but... Actually, no, I won't. I was going to use, poison on my blade and then drink up like a buck's blood or something, but you know what? I will do this legitimately.
Greetings, my friend.
Open the gate, I'm going.
Open the gate. I've got some unfinished business out there.
All right, but be careful. Hey, fellas! Open the gate. Henry's going out, and fetch him his horse.
Yes, please. Oh yeah, they really dipped the hell out. You're not wrong there at all. I'm here, Eric. Should I do this duel without a shield? That would be pretty cool too, right? Why are there random corpses? Wait, what happened? Did they get attacked? Or were they just the sick and wounded and they left them behind or something? Huh. You grinding your blade over there? I can hear you. Yep. Probably waiting for me with a whetstone. Oh, there's his horse. Oh, the zoom in on every swipe. Very nice. Look, I did my best not to insult you when you came to look for us at the court, okay? I mean, Henry had his own ideas, but I tried my best.
So, I see your comrade delivered the message.
Why am I holding the polearm?
Missing such a meeting.
I have to admit,
I do not want that to be the weapon I have out.
balls. I was starting to think you wouldn't show up. You think you're better than me? That I've got blood on my hands, whilst you're some kind of defender of justice. Really? Just take a look at yourself. You burnt Sameen to the ground.
Not really. I did it and saved the people.
You're just like me. You murder in the name of revenge. And you don't care about anyone else.
To be fair, Henry was kind of like that at the beginning of the game. Provoke and attack. No, I'm not going to do that. Did Istvan tell you who killed your family?
Did Istvan tell you who burned down your village and killed your parents?
Shut up! You know nothing about him.
Well, he told me.
He took me.
Okay, the polearm is definitely glitching out.
He was like a father to me. He meant the world to me.
He took you in after he killed your family. Don't you remember?
Liar! You took him from me, and now you'll die.
Provoke and attack? I will not be doing
That's why
that.
we're both here.
Die!
Okay, can I switch to a proper weapon, please? Thank you. Defeat Eric. If I could pull out my sword, I would love to. Okay. Okay. Do you think this is actually going to be difficult? I have my doubts. He's not even attacking me. Okay. He's literally not attacking me. You're joking right now. Alright. That was, pretty straightforward. He didn't even Master Strike me. Holy crap.
What are you waiting for? This isn't finished. You're just the same as me. Just the same as Istvan.
Not quite correct.
Come on!
Uh-oh. This is probably the start of the siege, huh? Uh-oh.
You thought you'd get away with it. Sigismund's parting gift to Markvart was your silver.
Oh, I see, so they're gonna come and get it.
And they'll make short work of you. Tommy! That's it, coward! Run!
That's very much like the pose from the cover of KCD1. I'm also realizing that Eric did not die there. I did not mortally wound him. So what now? Do I head them off? Fight them off? Or am I riding away from them like the start of KCD1? What am I doing here? Nope, I'm just riding back, okay. Yeah, no kidding.
That's not Sigismund.
I can see Prague colors.
Is that Markvart at the front? Kind of hard to tell because he would presumably have a helmet on. I'm looking for his head.
What the hell's going on? I've no idea. As soon as I spotted them, I came to warn you all.
That's probably Markvart there. Yep.
On Aulitz.
You're much more recognizable without the helmet on.
We don't want any hot-headedness here.
I am Markvart von Aulitz. I've
Oh, we
come
know.
on behalf of King Sigismund and Lord Otto von Berghoff, the Royal Chamberlain. It has come to our notice that the bandits who robbed His Majesty's treasury of a great deal of silver have taken refuge here in this fortress. I've been charged with putting paid to this grave crime.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. This is an unexpected visit. As the former Mint Master of King Wenceslas, allow me to correct you. Nothing has been stolen from King Sigismund since he is the Hungarian monarch, and the silver of which you speak belongs to the Bohemian king.
Okay, they're not going to agree with that,
I
though.
assure you that we do not require the presence of the Hungarian king to bring order here. But then, I hear that's no longer his plan. So it would seem that you're out on a limb. As for Lord von Bergau, he's a guest here in my fortress, and we are negotiating.
You're not quite as eloquent as Divish was, I will say. But you're doing your best, so I respect you for it. Wait a minute. When did this happen?
I think not.
When did this happen? How did no one... Why was no one guarding him? I keep saying this.
We want that silver. King Sigismund wanted your heads too. But if you behave reasonably... Think of your castle and your estates, Peter. Because if you don't surrender the silver, you'll be left with nothing but scorched earth!
What's it to be?
I kept saying, why is no one guarding this man? And here we are.
With that garrison that is so drunk that it couldn't guard one captive. We will not wait!
Ooh! That's like in his heart.
That ain't you, drunk or sober! You old whoreson!
That's not a good start.
As you wish!
Yeah.
You will pay for this!
That probably wasn't the best plan, Devil.
What are you staring at?
I mean, you did hit the commander, so I mean, there's that, but...
Give them the silver!
It's all the same now. We have to prepare for an attack right now!
Yeah, not good.
Words exactly. Come and get it.
Well then.
To the walls! Go! Every armed man, get to the walls!
I'll arm myself.
Move your asses!
Do I not have my weapons? So it begins. Get to the palisade. Do I not have my weapons? I have my weapons on me. What is this? We're getting up.
What are you waiting for?
Repel the progress assault. Okay, so this is quite literally how the game opened up. But at the time, Henry was not with us, and I was playing as Godwin. Nice. But it turns out Henry is here with us after all, which is perfect. I was wondering at the start of the game, I was like, where is Henry? Why is he not a part of this? Okay. What happened to all my arrows? All my good arrows are MIA. That's not stellar. Not good at all, actually. Get him! Okay, they're definitely going to be shooting at us. Okay. Strength 28. That's good. Okay. What the heck? Get in there. Not good, not good, not good. Get that guy without a shield. I got his face, but that doesn't matter. Okay. Can I drop stones on these guys? Yes, I can. Pick up the stone. Drop it on his head. Okay. Someone else should be doing this. I'm probably a better archer than most of the other folks around here. Someone else should be doing this. Okay, drop it on the guy with the shield. How did that miss? How did that miss? Drop. Nice, okay. Keep moving, keep moving. We're in combat, we're in combat. Of course we are. Drop. Nice. Okay. Who else am I going for? I don't really know, but that's fine. You're gonna throw another wave at us? It looks like they're coming with the ladders. Nice. Okay. Those dudes back there all have shields, so... How did I get stealth? How was that stealth? Nice. That was beautiful. Uh-oh. Here come more guards. Not ideal, not ideal. Okay. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I shot that guy in the face. Elaborate. Okay, knock down ladders. We can do that. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Get down. Get out. Okay. Who else? Get this out of here. Nope. Off you go. They're probably coming up on the other side. That's what I thought. Can I pull out my sword, please? Why does it take 8 years to do that? Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. No. Okay. Get out. Can you guys actually help me out here, or... Thank you. I'm not actually swinging and hitting, it's crazy. Die. Nice. Okay. My stamina situation sucks. I'm literally swinging and not hitting. What is this? Okay. Repel the progress assault. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna switch back. Okay, they're gonna need something bigger. Please don't tell me they have another cannon.
They're retreating!
Good work up there.
Those guys look like they weren't even in the battle. They don't even have blood on them.
Good work, men. Take a rest.
What the fuck is going on? What are those Prague fuckers doing here?
What do you reckon? They've caught a whiff of that silver Sigismund's promised them. They don't want to go home with empty purses.
What about von Bergov? Damn it! Was nobody keeping an eye on him?
I don't fucking know. That bastard was pretending to be on our side.
Yeah, what a surprise.
We must send a messenger to Jobst and our allies right away. If they lay siege to the castle, we'll need help.
Kurva! The devil really fucked things up for us.
Seriously? Remember what it looked like in Nabokov. If they had prepared for that attack, they would have swept us away.
True enough.
Thanks to Hinek's provocations, they rushed their attack. I think the devil actually
I guess it worked
saved our
out.
necks.
Are we ready for the
Are
siege?
we even ready for the siege?
Well, we're in a better position than we were the last time we faced the Pragas. We have a moat, a palisade, and sturdy walls. It won't be easy for them to take this fortress.
Do you think Markvart will
Did you
survive?
see that hit Markvart took? Will he survive it?
I've got to hand it to that drunk fool. It was quite
It
a
was
shot.
literally like
It's
right
hard
in
to
his chest,
say.
like
His
almost
armor
like
might have
directly
taken
on his
the
heart.
brunt of the force, but it
But-
was a good hit nonetheless.
Maybe your revenge has been
Musa
enacted
took his
already.
bolt in the
You
same
don't
spot
even
and
know
he's
about it.
alive.
If only. I think we need to get some rest before the Praggers regather.
You're right. Go then. I'll have a messenger sent and discuss the fortress's defense with Peter. If anything happens, I'll send for you.
What
Sounds
a
good.
fucking disaster. Why can't anything ever go right for us?
Al dente's fortuna juvat.
Oh, we haven't heard that in a long
I'll
time.
say. Let's go.
Nope. Sounds like a plan. I guess time is passing. Siege of Suchdol, Day 1. Oof.
Are you already awake?
As if I could sleep in the middle of the day with that racket outside.
And the devil and his men will take the watch tonight. Perhaps you can rest then. But now we must go. Ziska sent me. He wants to speak with you.
What does he want to talk about?
What does he want?
As you know, he doesn't talk much. And now that he's the commander of a besieged fortress, he's twice as bad.
What are the Praggers
How do
doing?
things outside look?
The Praggers are lying low in the village and building another camp on the road to Raborsh. No answer has come from Jobst yet.
So in other words,
I mean, we've got to be
still
patient.
surrounded and cut off.
Why? Were you planning to pop off to the tavern?
Where will I find Zizka?
On the walls. I'll escort you. It won't take long. And then you can see Janosch for breakfast, and Frenzel for ammunition. Oh, and our new friend Musa was asking about you.
Okay, I'm glad he's okay.
I reckon he wants to thank you.
But again,
All right, I'll go and see them after.
Markvart got shot in the same
now,
spot, so if
let's
Musa's
go.
okay, Markvart's okay.
Listen, Henry. Before we go and see Ziska, I have some advice for you.
Oh yeah?
Go on. Let's hear it then.
Don't question Ziska's commands. Especially not in front of Peter of Pisac.
There's a conflict?
What happened between them?
The Lord of Pisac is none too happy that because of us, the Praggers are plundering his estate.
You know what? I
If
can't
he
even
sees
blame
any
him.
indication of a rift between us, then he could entertain dangerous ideas.
You think he would turn on us?
I understand.
That's good.
Well, it depends on what Zizka orders. If he wants more torching of innocents, that's definitely not going to be a thing. Well, there's Musa in the back. I just saw him back there.
These shields come from the time of King Charles. So the leather's rotten, but otherwise you can see the fine craftsmanship. Show them a bit of love, and by evening they'll be as good as new.
There's a lot of people for me to talk to.
I think I can handle hammering a few nails.
What should we do then? Give them the silver along with an apology?
Yeah, it makes sense that they'd be using old gear. Because, like, the peasants obviously won't have new stuff. Or even their own stuff. And we can't afford to split off our good stuff, right? Especially to random people who might run away with them.
Raising an army, but once he gets news that Sigismund has...
Oh,
Come
hello.
here, Henry!
I'm here.
I have orders for you, Henry.
Wait, gentlemen. I don't mean to interrupt, but Zizka and I haven't finished talking.
I believe we have finished.
Really? Then I'd be interested to know what these honorable men think of our conflict.
Are you wondering how von Berghoff managed to disappear from under your thumb?
Me? You believed him as much as I did. While you were all celebrating the victory, he took advantage
Are you guys
of the
stupid? You actually believed
There's
him?
nothing we can do about it. Enough about that bastard.
You actually thought he
There's more
switched sides?
important things
Okay,
to do.
sure.
We can't come to an agreement on whether or not we should try negotiating with the Praggers.
I'll let Zizka make that decision.
I know, my lord, that this fortress belongs to you. But I think that Zizka should make all decisions related to defense. He is the most experienced.
I should have known you'd stick together. I'm beginning to get the feeling I'm being held hostage in my own fortress.
Enough! If we can keep the fortress and the silver, Jobst will compensate you for any damage to your estate.
Yes, but we need to hold the fortress first.
And that's why I need to speak with Henry.
What do you want to talk about?
Sir Peter and I have agreed that I'll be in charge of defending the fortress. But I can't be everywhere at once.
True enough.
I'm giving command of a company to people I trust. And you are one of those people.
Me?
As I should be.
You want me to be a commander?
Well, it's about time, isn't it? You're a good fellow, and I know you'll take care of your men.
Who else will be in command?
Who else will be in command?
Godwin,
I've given a
probably.
new company to you,
Capon.
Capon, and the Devil. Captain Frenzel is in charge of the rest of the men, but I still have the final say in all matters.
Okay, sure, I'll do what I can.
Thanks. I'll try not to disappoint you.
If we disappoint him, we all die together. How many men will I get?
How many men will I command?
6. I'm giving you Kubianka to help with
Nice.
commanding, and Samuel has volunteered.
Also good.
There'll be a few men from Radzi Kobula's company as well. I think
Wait,
you'll
we
know
have
And a
Radzig's
few
people
of
here?
mine. So, go and get to know them. Unless you need something else before you go.
No, that's pretty much it.
I'll be off to meet my company then.
Don't worry, Henry. It's a solid group of men.
Noted.
Have them report to you and give them their first orders, so they get used to you.
All right, sounds
Saw
like a
your
plan.
new men playing dice in the
Did I talk to you?
The others you'll
fortress is
find
now
in
under
the dining
Zizka's
hall.
command.
Recruit Sam and Kubienka, recruit old friends, and recruit Mikesh and Kozliak. I can definitely do that. Well, according to my map here, there are a lot of people for me to talk to, so I might as well get started. Randos I don't care about. Who's hanging out over here, precisely? Godwin doesn't want to talk to me. A couple of people are inside. Peter, how are you feeling about all this? Extremely poorly. Understandable. And no one's in here. Okay, great. There must be people eating underneath us then. Yeah, they're over here in the kitchen. So, Janosch, give me food. I'm going to eat. Oh, about the supplies.
How are we with supplies?
Not bad. We put all in heap, hired hands counting it. With supply from you, not bad. Not bad.
I haven't supplied you with anything. Wait, you took my food? How long will our supplies last?
How much do we have?
For few weeks for sure. But we got to count it right.
I don't like that you took my food, apparently. Well, If we're going to be besieged, we're going to start running out of it at one point.
I'm not
at
happy
some
you
point.
were rummaging
Yeah.
through my things and took my food.
So you won't hoard your food,
Yeah.
and we go hungry. Some Christian you are, Henry.
Although, to be fair, you could have just asked. I would have been more than willing to give you the food.
I've come for food.
For sure. Here, full ration. You cannot fight with empty belly.
Okay, sure, that's enough. I'm not going to ask for more than my share. So the food situation, yeah. We're in a siege. And in sieges, it's very common for them to starve us out. Which would be very bad. Okay. Who's next? Kubienka, Samuel, you guys are part of my team. Dry Devil, how do you feel? You feel nothing. Hans, how are you? Don't even want to talk to me. Fine.
Here he is. Our new fearless and shameless commander.
Let's drink for courage.
Maybe later.
Gladly, but not now.
Aye, anyway, it is still too early to drink.
Why have you come to see us, Henry?
Why did you join my company?
Žižka tells me you both volunteered for my company.
Although we are not brothers of the same blood, I would still rather die by your side.
Fair enough, dude.
I would rather live. And that is why I'm here. Is there anyone better to tell you to stop doing stupid things?
Fair enough. Now why don't you two go to the Outer Bailey with the others, eh? We'll talk about the rest there, and I'll give you your orders.
I cannot wait to hear his speech.
I'm pretty good at those at this stage. Alright, see you guys there. Okay, so these people are all basically paired up, so it's not as many people to talk to as it first appears. Uncle Holba, that's a name. And a crying housewife. Apparently I can't talk to her about this. Sure. Who are my elves? They're up there, aren't they? Yeah, okay. They're up there, whining, whoever it is. So I can come up over here and then join them.
Careful!
Suchdol Defender. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of those. Alright, who are you people up here? Mikesh and Kozliak, of course.
Once they plunder the village, they'll move on to Rabosh. But they'll be out of luck.
Yes, that place has already been empty.
Exactly, and the bastards will have no other choice but to pack up and head back to...
Let's talk,
What
bud.
brings you here, Henry?
My duties as your commander.
My word, who would have thought this would happen back at the pond?
Right.
You mean at the pond where you and Žižka attacked us?
Also true.
Right, well, no one told us we were fighting for the same
It's kind of
side.
crazy,
It
actually.
was a
We've been with
mistake,
these guys from
an
the beginning of the
unfortunate
game.
incident. Basically, we fucked up.
Many good men died there.
You're right. Good men died there. Men that I knew. Such a shame.
Many people we knew died. There at Nabokov and later at Malashov.
Aye, and not a single one of them got so much as a single groschen.
So that's why you're doing this? For money?
Hey, brother, you're talking to the ones who always get the short end of the stick. Always.
Fair
Doesn't
enough,
mean
yeah.
we won't support you, but you could make sure we finally get something out of it.
You see,
I'll do my best,
people
yes.
always need to hope for a better tomorrow.
True.
I understand you. But those men aren't out there to bring us good tidings.
No, they're there to
So,
screw us over and
grab
kill
your
us all.
things and join the others in the Outer Bailey. You get your orders there. We're not just going to hand them the silver now, are we?
Most certainly not, brother. I mean, commander.
You know, honestly, the fact that you consider me your brother is actually really flattering. So, appreciate that. A few more people downstairs I need to annoy. Aha, Musa
You'd
and
better just take care of the wounded.
And Catherine. Who's the shirtless guy? What the heck?
Idea. But thank you for those.
Oh,
kind
he
words and the
gave you the
brooch
brooch.
gave me.
Cool.
Its beauty pales in comparison.
All right, smooth fella.
All right, enough of that already.
Okay, let's talk.
Henry, you are still alive.
You want to talk? How are you?
I cannot complain, my friend. But I do not know enough swear words in your language to express my feelings properly. But seriously, the fever has gone down, and the arrow did not hit anything important inside of me. So, I will be fine in a few days. thanks mostly to Catherine here. She's taking such good care of me.
I could take even better care of him if he didn't go wandering off all the time.
You've set up an infirmary here.
See, you've set up an infirmary here.
Someone has to put you fellas back together, since you don't know how to take care of yourselves.
Catherine has mastered this art. Many learned men could envy her skills. It is a pity I did not know that earlier. I would have given her more to do in the camp than laundry.
Yeah, but then you would have been patching up enemy soldiers, so... Thank you for saving me, Musa.
I've come here to thank you for what you did for me at the Italian court. If you didn't help me, who knows if I would have made it out of there alive.
Come now. If you had not helped me when they wanted to accuse me of Tretan's murder, Grozav would have had me drawn and quartered.
Probably
Maybe
true, yes.
I should have left with you when you gave me the
I did
opportunity.
offer, you're right, I did.
But who could have known they would begin shooting at me?
Do you need help with anything?
Do you need help with anything?
Of course I do. With everything.
We've gathered up all the supplies we could find, but it's not enough for a long siege.
Maybe you could tell the others to try not to bleed too much.
I'll let them
Or
know.
just to die straight off and get it over with.
But if you have any injury or ailment, come here and we will help you. Yes? Do not risk losing your limbs to save us trouble.
I ought to leave.
Take care, friend.
And don't forget we're here. If you happen to fall off the walls or get an arrow in the arse, come see us.
I'll do my best, not to have that happen to me. Ooh, there's quite a lot to ask about. Why do you look so different? How would I not bring that up? Will you tell me now why you left Mali?
We've been through a lot together. Don't you think?
Maybe too much, my friend. But what are you getting at?
Why you left Mali? Will you tell me now why you had to leave?
All right. I think I can trust you. When
I would
left
hope
Mali,
so, all things considered.
It was not entirely safe there. King of Mali, Mansa Magan, was killed by his Sandiki. In your language, that is... advisor?
Sure.
He then took the throne. And one of his first orders was to get rid of Magan's family.
What's that got to do with you?
A lot. Mansa Magan was...
my
cousin.
So
Although
you
I never
are
even came
in the
close to
line of
throne,
succession.
I had no intention of trying to explain that to Sandiki. I preferred to flee.
So do you still have relatives in Mali?
And what about your family? Do you have any news about them?
I know that several of them were killed. I have no news about the others.
Do you want to go back sometime?
Have you never wanted to go back to Mali?
I think about it often. Almost every day. But I suppose I am afraid. That is all. I do not even know if I would recognize it now. I last met some of my countrymen in Mecca, and that was many years ago.
Did Sandiki try to track you down?
Did Sandiki ever try to track you down?
I was not that important, my friend. Or I traveled too fast, and no assassin has caught up with me yet. So you have nothing to fear. If someone kills you, it probably will not be because...
It's more along the lines of, I might need to help defend you, but, apparently something about a dead knight?
A knight held captive here died recently.
Oh, that was so long ago. Why is that coming up now?
Yes. He was in poor shape when they...
I guess I could have asked him when I was investigating.
I might have been able to save him.
What a shame. What was wrong with him?
What was wrong with him?
I only saw him very briefly, but it was obvious he was in bad shape. He was pale. His eyes were bloodshot. He was acting like he had been hit very hard on the head.
So it really was illness that killed him then?
Well, partly. But mostly it was negligence and disrespect for human life.
They forbade you from treating the prisoner?
Did they forbid you from treating the prisoner?
No. Not directly, anyway. But let us say they made it very clear to me that the wounded from the king's army were the priority. And there is no shortage of them.
But there hasn't been a battle for some time.
Exactly. They are bored. So they get drunk and knock each other's teeth out or strain their backs in the baths.
Right. Could he really have been helped? Yeah, probably.
Are you certain that knight could still be helped? Might treating him have been pointless?
I mean, it could have been,
Only
yes,
Allah
but we never got to try.
I can lessen their pain, put them into a deep sleep or such.
We were
Who
never
am
given
I
the chance to
decide
monitor
whether or
him
not
and
the
diagnose
pain
him,
will
so...
return? or if they will wake up from their sleep. I do have plenty of experience, though. And I think I can recognize who has a chance of surviving and who does not.
Thank you. I'm going now.
Alright, that was interesting additional dialogue about a quest that we had done a while ago. Got interrupted. Catherine? Alright, I don't actually need to be treated, so I am fine. Should I wash myself? Do I need to wash myself? I do not need to wash myself. That's great news. And a couple of people out in the yard. Okay, that makes sense. Let me check the map real quick just to make sure I didn't miss anything else in here. Alright.
You've been given brand new crossbows from Sir Peter's armory. So
How
take
lovely.
good care of them. If you run out of ammunition, go to the smithy.
Oh, these guys are the ones who are waiting for me, right? That's my team.
Well, how long will this last, Commander?
No idea.
What?
However long a siege needs to last.
No, but I have kin in Kuttenberg. I'm worried about what happened in the
I
town
feel like you should be
after
more
the
worried about
ambush.
yourself right
I
now.
expect they're all right, Yender. They don't live anywhere near the Italian court.
If you have relatives out there, it's all the more reason to fight hard here. Once we know what the Proggers have planned.
Yeah, I think you guys need to worry about yourselves first and foremost right now. Yaroslav of Skalitz and Yannick of Skalitz.
Would you look at this big-eared boy?
Well, this is unbelievable. Why, if it isn't Henry the blacksmith himself.
Well, it's nice to see some
No,
Skalitzers.
The son of
I
Sir
don't
Ransom.
recognize you guys, but it's nice.
Indeed. The boy's almost a lord. I'm glad to see you again.
I'm literally like, who are you?
What? Sorry, do we know each other?
Good one. That boy forgot his fellow villagers the moment he set foot out.
Well,
of
I just don't
Skalitz.
remember you guys from the
He's
first
only
game.
joking around. You couldn't forget your old friends Yannick and Yaroslav, could you? We had to give him so many raps on the knuckles. How could he forget us?
Whenever there was any kind of trouble in Skalitz, the guards knew who to look for. Henry, Fritz, and Matthew.
Fair enough.
Your cane all too well. But
I was kind of hoping for the
Well, I'm not gonna shave.
younger
just for
guys.
you.
I might actually know who they are, but
shave till we got
I think the beards are the
Whoever
big
has
thing.
the shortest beard will have to pay the other one's bill at the tavern.
Okay, so I just looked it up a little bit, and yes, these guys are actually the two guys who kept showing up in KCD1. It's just that I don't recognize them at all because of the beards. So, there you go. I do vaguely know them, but they were completely unrecognizable, so that's on me.
So who's winning?
Me, of course, as you can see.
Don't listen to him. I'm winning. But just by a hair.
Zizka has made me a commander. You're now in my company.
We know. We volunteered for your company.
We'd rather have Henry of Skalitz than Lord Capon with his nose in the air. Or that madman the devil.
Fair enough.
If there's anyone will get us through this, it's Henry. That's what I said to Yaroslav. That boy survived his own death at least once.
At least
Get up
once,
and wait
yeah.
here
You're
for
not
the
wrong.
others. Then we'll assign tasks.
Well, that boy's taking his new role seriously, eh?
Aye. You might even think he knows what he's doing.
See, the funny thing here is, I don't remember them being that much older than Henry himself, you know? Like, whenever I saw them, I always thought they were fairly young. Again, I do recognize them, it's just... They feel a little different than they were in the first game. And who am I supposed to nag now? Captain Frenzel? Right, I need stuff from you. How are we with armaments?
How's it looking, Captain? Do we have enough arms and ammunition?
We have enough ammunition for now, but we have fewer targets. Those Prague bastards have dug into the village and are building barricades. But when they come again, stop by here with the men for arrows.
All right.
Got it. Is there anything I can help you with?
So you're in charge of the smithy here. I've got plenty of experience as a blacksmith. Can I help you with anything?
You are a blacksmith? Sehr gut. We found a lot of very old weapons in the fortress, which, with a bit of care, could still be usable. So, if you know how to do it, take 2 Schwerter over there from the table and see if you can get those edges sharpened up.
That sounds easy enough. I can do that. Yeah, all I need to do is use the,
Do you want to help us?
Use
Sharpen these swords then.
the whetstone, right? Let me go. The old longswords. The tier 1 longswords. Holy crap. Okay, well, should be easy enough. I have lots of practice doing this. I've just got to hit the 99 mark, more or less, right? Get the razor sharp, perk. There you go. That tells me that's enough. Fantastic. And then we will now do the other one. Yeah, this isn't difficult or time-consuming at all, actually. Better than telling me to craft new stuff on my own. Because that stuff, crafting can be time-consuming, yes. Oops, I'm blunting the blade. Don't want to do that. Just keep spamming this until we get the perk, which should hopefully be coming up soon. There you go.
Can't get any better than this.
Indeed. Wonderful. Do I have that perk for my Madman's Longsword as well? Hand Forged. Oh, I didn't have Sharp as a Razor for my... Really? The entire time? That's unfortunate.
I need to sharpen this.
And now it's Razor Sharp as well. Do I have double buffs? Is that a thing? It is! I've been playing suboptimally for like 4 episodes. How unfortunate. Well, here you go.
I had a look at those swords. Here they are.
They're unfortunately tier 1, though.
Let me see them. Amazing. Great work. They are as good as new. You know your way around the smithy, young man. Danke. Someday I will repay you for your help.
I hope so. I hope you survive. And that's that. Okay. Now we've called our team together, so we may as well chat with them all. Okay, team.
Alright, company. Everyone is here?
Well, Commander, have you prepared a big speech for us?
Of course. Nothing will happen to you with me. I hope so.
You're in luck then. Stay by me during the battle, and nothing will happen to you.
It is true. I've seen Henry fight many times. We could not have a better commander.
Still, I hope I don't have to see it with my own eyes.
Come now.
Success.
I'll be glad to see what kind of warrior our boy from Skalitz has become.
Fuck, Mikesh. Are you hearing this? He really thinks we'll make it through this alive.
I choose to believe. I would like you to. Yeah.
What are your orders, Henry?
Okay, what advice do you have for me, Kopienka?
What do you think is most needed now?
I know it's immediately lowering myself in front of them, but...
We must use it to repair our arms.
Got it.
Collect ammunition and sharpen our weapons.
Then do that. Get your weapons ready and rest.
The aren't ready to mount another attack yet, so there's no need to waste your energy. Prepare your weapons, eat, and get some rest while you can. The next attack won't be too far away, so I want you all at full strength.
All right, men. You have your orders. Dismissed.
And Kubienka, go and get yourself healed. I'm tired of seeing you limp around like
you should
that.
Go and rest, too. Tonight you will be checking the posts.
Fun. Okay. Go and lie down once you finish doing the rounds at the castle. Okay. I mean, I assume I'm done doing the rounds already, right? I already helped out where I could. Anyone bored enough to do laundry with me? What happened?
You all right? What happened?
My family. I don't know what happened to them.
How come?
We live in the village below the castle, but I work here. When the attack began, the people in the village stayed there.
Honestly, they're probably
outside.
safer than we are right now.
I'm sure they made it to a safe place in time. I saw it with my own eyes from the wall. The Pragas were in complete disarray. There was plenty.
I mean, they're not attacking the village. They're occupying it, sure,
I'm
but...
sure you'll meet up when this is all over.
I think they're okay.
I hope.
The villagers are
I
innocent
hope
in all
you're
this.
right.
I know that
We
doesn't
have
matter in
kin
medieval
in all
times, but
Kutna.
still.
They might have fled there to hide.
Here's hoping.
Thanks for what you've told me.
You're welcome, I guess. Okay, so I might have to run around, dealing with other troubles. That's okay with me. I don't know if I should just run up to every single person around here, though. What's going on down here? The cellars? Okay. No secret tunnels or anything I should worry about, right? I would hope. Okay, well, I'm not 100% sure if there's anything else for me to look for, to be honest. Godwin's just wandering around. All of these guys are fine. This dude is standing around nakedly for some reason. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. That guy is fused into the floor. You guys don't have anything. I think that's pretty much it. Oh.
Do you have a moment?
Yeah, sure. What's up, Hans?
So, I thought we could have a little chat. We've both been given command of a company. How's it going so far?
Well, it's going. I have good men.
A commander is nothing without good men. My company's not too bad.
You've had command for less than a day, but you're already spouting such wisdom.
I'm always
Henry
spouting
of
wisdom.
Skalitz, a modern-day Alexander the Great. I had no idea you had the soul of a strategist.
I've picked up a few things here and there. And what about you? You're quite experienced when it comes to giving orders, right?
Bollocks.
He's used to having someone as useful as me around, though. It is a little different.
Whereas I have plenty of experience with the former.
The competence of Henry can never be replaced.
It was always me who was carrying out orders.
You and I are alike.
I'm used to following orders in battle too.
We were both trying to show off. We wanted to deliver that letter to Trotsky and come back home to a lord's welcome.
Things have got a bit complicated, haven't they?
Tell me about it. But we can't give up now. Well, enough talk. You should go and rest. Take care of yourself and your men.
You too.
That's the plan. You too. Stay safe, buddy.
Rest.
Yep. I'm gonna preserve my food. And now we're going to bed. Later at night.
Time for watch, you lazy sack of shit.
Are you drunk?
What the hell is this? Were you drinking while you were on
Oh yeah,
watch?
he's so
What
smashed.
else would I do? Just stare into the dark all night? Without Markvart, the Praggers are lost. But you'll keep watch for me now, right?
Yeah, I can
So
do that.
Get going.
Sure. I cannot talk to him. Check on the guard on the eastern wall, check on the guard at the main gate, check on the guard at the western palisade. I can do that. And then check on the guard post at the outer bailey. I have to check all the guards. Got it. About von Bergov's escape.
Do you know anything about von Bergov's escape?
To tell the truth, it cost me quite a lot of sleep. His chamber had no windows. The castle was full of people.
Right.
And most of all, I couldn't imagine how a fancy lord could escape without help. It's not the kind of thing nobles do.
You're right. Did you find anything?
Did you figure something out?
The bastard was deceiving us the whole time.
Well,
He wanted
no.
us to think he was playing
We
along
already
with us.
made comments
In the
about how quickly
meantime,
he changed.
When he was let out for air, he stole a piece of wire from the forge and made himself a lockpick.
What? He made a lockpick? Von Bergov?
Yeah, really?
Believe it or not, I found it lying discarded below the stairs. All he had to do was wait for the right moment. And while we were celebrating Sigismund's withdrawal, he got out of his locked chamber.
How did he get out of the castle?
Hang on though. That still doesn't explain how he got out of the castle. The courtyard was full of people. Someone would have seen him.
Ah, but he didn't go across the courtyard at all. He took the covers from the bed, slipped across the hall to another chamber, and lowered himself from the window down into the moat.
Really? That seems unlikely.
Zizka, that can't be true.
It is, though.
I don't know.
I saw that bed cover in the moat. How do you think it got there? I suppose it didn't hold his weight and came loose or tore off. That's why we didn't find any other traces at the top.
That seems incredibly unlikely. Yeah.
But that's hard to swallow.
Look, I wouldn't have expected the noble Lord von Berkhoff to go lockpicking.
He's
doors
also
and hopping into
old. Like
moats.
he's not that
That's
limber,
exactly
is
it, see?
he? I mean, he does
He
fight
had
in
us
battles,
fooled.
but
There's simply no other explanation.
if you say so. All right, that seems unlikely. This was the room where he was being held, right? Unless you're saying he went out through my window, which seems I mean, I guess he could have gone out through the porthole, but yeah, I mean, these windows, I mean, I guess this is the only window that could have taken him. Because all these other windows are very small, unless, again, he lowered himself in through the toilet, the privy. Which seems unlikely for a man of his stature, but hey, what do I know? Absolutely nothing, as I've learned. Okay, this is apparently trespassing, sure, lots of people hunting me down for some reason. Where am I even going with this? What's going on in here? Why are you standing around in here now? Why weren't we guarding this place when von Bergov was around? Why are we guarding it, you know, when he's gone? Question mark. Alright, let's check with the guards.
What are you doing crawling about here?
What do you mean? I'm doing my rounds. This is literally my job. Why are people complaining? Okay. So we've got to check on the people on the walls. Seems easy enough. You guys seem fine. You look like you're falling asleep.
Henry?
Yep.
How are things? Is everything
You don't
alright?
seem like you're doing too hot.
Quite like grave.
Let's hope it's not the quiet before the storm.
Anything fuck up, I sound alarm.
That's good to know, buddy. You don't look like you're doing too hot. You might need to heal up yourself. What's with the bunnies? Why are people still looking for me? I'm supposed to be here. But sure, why not? You don't look awake,
Wake
dude.
up!
Slap him!
Wake up! Wake up!
Do I have to slap him?
Wake up!
Also, I'm hungry. I should probably eat something then. Oh, I'm very hungry. Okay. Wake up! Wake up! How do I wake this man up? Do I throw water on him or something? Optional. Okay, the only thing that might wake him is a slap in the face. Okay, so that is what I'm doing. Get up!
What? What's going on? What's going on? You're sleeping on watch.
Kurva! Shit! Christ, don't tell anyone. I won't fuck up again. I'll stay awake.
You better. We could potentially die with you asleep at the watch. Okay. Random dude, people on the palisades, outside, outer bailey. Okay. So that's all I needed in here. I just need to head out through here. Wonderful. Who's guarding out here tonight? Oh, what's with the autosave? Why are there dead bodies? Huh? I mean, I'll take that, thank you. And free food. But are these enemy guys? I have to assume they are. They're dressed in red, so I have to assume they're from Prague. But do we have any comments on the corpses out here or not? I guess not. Okay, sure. I could break in there, but is there a point? Do I want to rob my own...
Arms! To arms!
What?
We're under attack!
What? Where?
Ladders against the walls! Knock them down!
Oh, they're dead. Oh, that's bad. Oh, yeah, that's bad, bad, bad. Okay. Good news is he's not looking at me. Okay, nice. Get down. So they killed the guard that was out here. That's fine. Okay. They're not very focused on me at all. Okay, you know what? I should just go back and get the ladders. Knock it down. Nope. I know there's a dude right next to me. Get it down. Nope. This wall is extremely short. Okay, that's 2 of 2, and then I have to go and kill some people.
I'll be done with you in a flash!
Well, that explains the dead bodies, but no one was commenting on it. Okay. Assemble with the others and listen to the orders. Did we lose anyone? We better not have lost anyone. I will happily take any food you guys have as well, by the way. Thank you for the contributions. I don't think I'll be picking up anything else from these dudes, though. I'll take the Groschen. Why not? Wash up a little bit. And we can get right back to it. Hopefully I didn't lose anyone. I don't think I lost anyone. So far, so good. That's an enemy, I think. Yep, based on the colors. Oh, they climbed up from here, too. I see. Okay. Let's stuff my face with the perishables, particularly like the pear and the sweet pancake. The dried stuff I can keep on me with no issue. Any other bodies up here? No? Good. Alright. All of the enemies... Oh, sorry. All the dead bodies are enemies, so we're in good shape. Hans. Mikesh. Kozliak. Captain Frenzel. Random people. Who am I waiting for? Am I giving the order? Huh? Wait. Assemble with the others and listen to the orders. They've called the men to assemble in the outer bailey. I should go there. I am there. Oh, there he is. It's taking a sweet time to come out here. Come on, Zhishka. You got me confused for a moment. I guess I'll stand here with the rest of them.
Listen up! I want to double up patrols on the palisade. There'll be a guard posted at the tower and the gate at all times. No one may leave their post until someone comes to replace them. Keep your eyes locked on what's outside the castle. If you need to shit, you better let it drop from the walls. The Pragas know it'll take more than brute force to get the better of us. Now they will try deception. Today they nearly took the castle from us without a fight. That can't happen again.
Agreed.
Now get to work.
Alright. Report to Zhishka. We can definitely do that. Hans, how do you feel about this?
We need to talk about the attack.
Okay. Well, no one seems to want to talk to me, so here we go.
How the hell did they manage to get inside without anyone noticing? Were you there?
They killed our guards on the gate. The devil neglected his watch, that is true.
I took over the Dry Devil's watch post. He was wasted, and he woke me up early. I think he spent his whole watch drinking.
Damn. I won't let it go this time. His nature has often been useful to us, but now we can't do without proper discipline. Thanks, Henry. I'll talk to him.
Thank
what else
you.
Can you tell me about the attack?
They were apparently in disguise?
They killed one of Pisek's men and put on his colours.
I didn't expect something so deceptive from the Pragas. Although, after the devil shot at them, we can't expect them to be honourable.
True,
What
true.
do we do now?
We did get in a
bolster
cheap
our
shot.
patrols. We can't afford a cock-up like this again. On the other hand, we mustn't overdo it. Your men saved our asses, mainly because they were the ones who were arrested. Good work, Henry. We'll
Thank
take
you.
it from here.
I guess we got lucky because Kubienka had good advice. Oh. Day 11. Wow, okay, it's been a while. So they're putting up their own walls now. At what point are they going to be able to bring in another cannon? That's what we've really got to be afraid of. And I mean, yes, and time too, because they can literally starve us out. But still.
It seems they are very keen on having this silver.
Is that a surprise?
I wasn't expecting them to move so fast. We need to do something about this.
And what do you suggest, Zhishka?
I'm sure they'd love to get the silver. Just let them try.
Besieged.
Gentlemen, tough words will not win us the battle. We have no response yet from Jobst. Our supplies are running thin, our ammunition is running out, and the moat will be filled in any day now. I propose reopening negotiations with them.
Fuck negotiating.
Yes, it will get us nowhere.
But we can't
Oh, even
just
Musa's
sit
advising
here.
against it.
They're advancing too quickly. We have to slow them down somehow.
And slow them down we shall. They think they've driven us into a corner, so we'll have to convince them of the opposite. We'll attack them.
What?
How are we going to do
That
that?
would be suicide.
I agree. What exactly are we going to attack?
They've made themselves nice and comfy in the village below the fortress. And they're building their bloody barricades, ladders, and God knows what else. All of it has to burn.
You're mad.
So how will we do it?
I've chosen a group of riders from among Peter's men who know the village well. They'll ride in and set the camp ablaze.
How will they get in? The village is full of enemies.
I know.
True.
That's why there'll be another group to create a distraction. We'll send another company down below the northern wall to make a mess in their trenches. That will get the Pragas riled up, and in the meantime, we'll burn down their camp.
That leaves us with one detail to work out. Who will go down below the walls? It's a suicide mission.
I smell Henry being volunteered.
I'll do it.
Would you look at that? Take him as an example. But not you,
It's always
Henry.
going to be Henry.
I need you at the castle.
Oh, no, not me.
Don't worry. Hinak will lead the charge. He's already preparing. I reckon he owes us a bit of sacrifice.
I hope he survives.
Mills of God, eh? And who will go with him?
Henry, Capon, I want you both on the ramparts. Lord Capon is the best marksman we have, after all.
Oh, is that right?
But each of you will choose
Well, then he should have hit the Frenchman instead of the other guy.
With the devil.
You want me and Henry to choose men to send to their certain death?
You're a commander, so act like one. We must slow them down at all costs.
In that case, please excuse me. I'll have to get ready.
We're done here anyway. To the task, gentlemen!
All right.
This won't end well.
Well,
Henry,
I mean,
come here.
we don't really have much of a choice right now, do we?
There's something else I want to discuss.
Okay, what is that?
We're still holding a prisoner from our last clash. Dry Devil will interrogate him.
That's fine. Is it someone I
Find out
know?
where to focus our attack in the village.
What do you mean?
Where they store ammunition, where they keep food, whether or not they're building siege engines.
Yeah, that's pretty important to
The more we
know.
know, the more damage we can cause them. Get that information out of him at all costs.
Okay, that's fine. I'm pretty good at persuasion. I'm not even going to ask about the torture.
God be with you.
Thank you. Not going to ask about torturing. So it's been 11 days. My food situation is not great. I have to assume my bread is spoiled by now. Oh, I don't have any food on me. Presumably because I ate it all during the time skip, huh? Okay. Choose some men for a raid, interrogate the prisoner, talk to your men at the gate, talk to your men at the courtyard. We could do that. Oops. Alright. I don't know who I should be choosing for this task. I sincerely hope they survive all this, whoever it is. Where is this prisoner? Is it still in this other room? Nope, that's the church. Or, sorry, that's the prayer room. Okay, I'm a little lost already. Always a good sign. Is he in here? Nope. Okay, I'm completely lost. Hello, housewife. C. Samuel, what's up?
I'm listening.
How are things?
How are you holding out, Sam?
Absolutely epis raris. I cannot stand any more of this fucking waiting. If they want to fight us, let them come, so we can sort this out once and for all. I have Mishpoche in Kuttenberg. Loved ones.
Yes, I know. Your mother is around too. Well, not in
Sigismund lost
Kuttenberg, but
all
you know.
his money and disappeared.
I'm choosing men for a raid. Do I want to send Samuel, though? He wanted to die by my side. Sending him out without me actually going out with him wouldn't work, I don't think. Yaroslav of Skalitz. Yannick of Skalitz. I don't want to send out my Skalitzers either. Uncle Holba. I could send him. I would happily send him. Mikesh and Kozliak. The two guys. I kind of hope they survive. I have a bad feeling about all of this. I guess I could send these two. These two and Samuel. I don't know. Those are pretty much the only ones I have in my head as a possibility.
I apologize.
Oh, hi, cook. You want to
I'm
talk to
just
me?
the cook.
Oh.
Who had to give that food.
Alright, I wasn't actually looking for you for that purpose, but, sure. Alright, you two.
I'm listening.
How are
How
ya?
you doing, Mikesh? You ready to fight?
As ready as the next bloke, assuming he's alive.
I'm choosing men for a raid.
In a little while, we'll open up the gates and go and light a nice big fire for the Praggers, so they stay warm.
Aye, so I've heard. I just hope they're not planning the same. I reckon it'll be a bloodbath either way. So you want me to go and get ready, eh?
I need to think it over. I need to see who the rest of my people are.
I need to think it over.
Yeah. Let me run around and see who else I have. Actually, let me talk to you about how you're feeling as well, since we're here.
What's going on?
I just wanted to see how you're doing.
Feeling?
Shitty, to tell you the truth. I took such a blow to the helmet, everything went black for a bit. But you know what the best part is? It was one of ours who hit me. Bloody hell. Oof. I'm taking a load off now, but if you need anything, let me know. I'll manage somehow. I reckon Mikesh will grumble a bit, but you know him. We'll take a swig of schnapps, then get to work. You can't go to hell sober.
Okay, I'm gonna nag you in a sec. I might come back to you. There's a decent chance I'll come back to you. Who else do I have under my command? Yaros... Okay, I guess I can ask how you guys are doing.
How's it going, Yaroslav?
Don't worry. Us Skalitz lads are thick-skinned, right? Oh, and Henry. I talked to Samuel. You never told me you two are brothers.
No, not by blood.
Oh yeah, we're not exactly related,
Yeah.
but it's fine.
Your pa was a brave man. You two have that in common, I've got to admit.
Okay. Thank you, sir. And you?
Orders?
How's it going, Yannick?
How do you think? Me and Yaroslav spent half our lives guarding that gate together. And now? Now we're guarding another fucking gate, just at a different castle.
That's funny, because I only remember them as gate guardians, so it makes sense. And then... who else are there? Kubianka? Oh, you were standing next to Samuel? My bad, I didn't even realize.
Henry?
How's it
What are you
going?
doing? Not losing hope, are you?
How could I? The siege has only just begun. And today our fellas are going to rip those fuckers to shreds.
Honestly, Kubienka could be good for this. He's definitely a survivor. You know, I could send him and the other two guys, Mikesh and Kozlik. I'm thinking about it. Who else do I need to go and annoy? Talk to your men at the gate, talk to your men in the courtyard, interrogate the prisoner with the devil. Where is that? Up here, apparently? Or down here? Oh, it's downstairs, downstairs. Down here, of course. I did visit down here a little bit ago. I was wondering what this place would be used for.
Let's go and get this over.
Yes, let's. Can we start?
We start with the interrogation.
Hold your horses, youngster. He's one of those fuckers who crept in here before during the night. And he's pretty banged up from the skirmish. If we go too hard on him, he might kick the bucket. So we'd better stick to the most important questions. What will we start with?
Well, we definitely want to know about the weaknesses in their camp. The important people are
We
secondary.
need to know more about how their siege camp is laid out, so our cavalry knows how to hit them where it hurts.
Aye. It'd be useful to know where they've got their ammunition and...
Yeah, and if they've got gunpowder lying around, we can set that on fire.
Siege engines. So, we're agreed.
Yeah.
Except, maybe for one thing.
What's that?
If you're going to shit yourself again, like at Malashov, you'd better wait outside.
I'm definitely
Just
going to be,
there's no time
quote-unquote,
for
shitting
mercy.
myself.
I'll be going out there in a while. And everything we find out from him could make the operation a lot easier.
I'd rather try without torture.
But that doesn't mean we have to torture him straight away.
Yeah, let me talk to him.
I'll try to persuade him first.
If you don't have the stomach for torture, just say the word. I'll be happy to deal with it. But try it your way if you like. He's had nothing to eat. So maybe he'll spill his guts for a crust of bread.
I mean, I don't really have food either.
God save you, friend.
I didn't get to use any potions. I was gonna put on a speech potion or something.
Aye, look at that finery. You must be the richest man in this castle.
You're still in the mood for jokes. I know you lot are fucked. So don't bother trying anything funny on me.
Oh, come now. I mean, we're just chatting here. I noticed you fellas are in the habit of taking stuff that doesn't belong to you. Like that camp of yours in the village, eh? Seems like you've settled in nicely there. And no doubt you've got it all neatly set up. So don't be shy. What can you tell us about it?
Yes, please, fill us in.
Looks like we'll have to persuade you somehow.
We don't want to hurt you. Sigismund betrayed you. Why be loyal to him? True.
Who do you think your loyalty is helping? Sigismund has taken off, and the silver he paid you with? That's what you see in front of you.
Yeah, they haven't
That
actually been
proves what a
paid.
treacherous bastard
They're
he is.
doing all
Anyway,
this for the promise
do you really
of
think
payment.
you'll see as much as a groschen out of this? The ones at the top will take everything for themselves. You'll be lucky if you get back home with your head on your shoulders.
That's right. And you'll improve your chances by starting to talk. Now!
Fuck.
Oh, that easy, huh?
You're right. Our main camp is in the village. We have another one on the road to Raborsh, but that's just to keep control of the road, so no one can bring you supplies.
That's not enough.
No, I do need a bit more than that.
About what?
Do you have any siege engines?
How do you want to conquer our position? Do you have any siege engines?
All our trebuchets are in Prague. The lads would like to have them brought here, so they don't have to scale the walls with ladders, but that would take at least a week.
I mean, it's
So the
already
captain
been more
ordered
than a week.
mantlets and ladders made. All the wood is carried into the smithy, and that's where the fellas do all the work.
That's good to know.
Wonderful. And where are your supplies?
How are your supplies?
Maybe we can
holding
steal their
up?
food.
And where are you storing them?
There's some in the barn, on the green, but there's no problem with supplies. Even if you took everything from us, we'd simply get what we need from the surrounding villages.
Aye.
True.
We can't slow them down much that way.
Ammo?
How are your gunpowder and ammunition supplies?
We have enough firearms and powder, and even if our ammunition started to run out, we'd figure something out. But there's a smithy in the village, though, and we can make new arrowheads and cannonballs.
Wouldn't it be a pity if something happened to that smithy?
True enough.
Good.
All right.
I think that'll help us. But I'm not done with you yet.
That's right, fella. But we still have one more subject to
Yeah,
discuss.
now I need to ask you about the important people. Is Markvart still commanding the troops?
Let's talk about who's giving you orders. Is it Markvart or von Bergov?
Fuck off!
We can't negotiate if we don't know who their commander is.
Are you enjoying this? Is there any sense in this constant killing?
True.
Can't we come to an agreement? But how can we negotiate when we don't know who to talk to in your camp? So, tell us.
That's a
who's in
reasonable
charge.
ask.
Fine. Telling you won't make things any worse. Markvart is alive, but wounded.
Oh, von Bergov is
took off
gone.
somewhere right after the negotiations.
So who's
He didn't even stick around. Okay.
We have more than one commander. One of them, you know for sure. That Frenchman, Brabant.
Brabant.
Was hand in glove with Markvart and
Of course.
von Bergov. Now he's given orders and acting like he grew up in Prague Castle.
Christ! I always knew that French bastard would fuck us over, but that's the limit! I hope the fellas run into him outside and chop his froggy
I don't
balls
understand why he keeps calling him a frog. I assume it's some derogatory thing. For, like, you know, French... For the French in this area. I don't know. I don't understand that. Will Markvart survive?
How badly wounded is von Aulitz?
I don't really know, but it's not good. The sawbones practically doesn't leave his side, and he hasn't shown himself in front of his men since the negotiations.
Okay, and where did von Bergov go?
Where did Otto von Bergov go?
How should I know? Back to his estate, I suppose? I swear to God, I don't know.
All right. I think we have what we need.
I'll report to Zhishka myself. You go to the battlements and get ready. Get hold of the men who'll be coming with me.
If Devil is going down there, then
What
I can
about me?
definitely send
You better
Kubienka.
start praying. If I find out you've told me one word of a lie, I'll come back here and weave your guts into a nice pink chaperone.
Okay, well, I'm glad that worked out. Yeah, so if Devil is the one leading the charge, then Kubienka is a good choice, and I'll send Kozlik and the other two. Zhishka's men. Okay. I don't think that's a terrible plan.
Commander?
I'm picking
Need
men for a
someone from our
raid.
company to go on a raid.
Well, fuck. And I thought we were friends.
But I didn't say you'd be going.
Oh, I'm just shanking your pizzle. But I only want experienced men with
I
me.
consider
No
Kozlik
greenhorns.
and the other
If you
guys
want
as
me to go,
as experienced. I do want you to go.
All right, you'll go. The others are waiting for you by the gate. Take care of our men.
We'll kick down.
Please survive. Please survive. I will be extremely upset if you die. I will be so upset, in fact, that the world might go back in time a little bit. And then you will survive. Just saying. Okay, who else? Where are these two? Okay, you two, you're going.
I'm listening.
I still don't have enough men for the raid.
So you want me to go and get ready, eh?
Yes, I do.
Aye, I want you to go. I need people who know what they're doing.
Okay, and you are the third.
What's going on?
Because you guys are always together.
Choosing men for a raid on the trenches. I won't lie. It's not going to be easy.
All right then. So you want me to go somewhere or what?
Yes, I want you on the raid.
Grab your weapon and meet the others by the gate.
All right, if you insist. Time for murder.
I mean, you guys are basically mercenaries anyway. It's fine.
It still won't save us in the end.
I think this is decent. Mikesh, Kozlik, and Kubienka together. Who am I going to nag now? Tell Capon and the marksman that the raid is ready. We can definitely do that. Capon, where are ya? Oh, he's up top. Okay. It's fine. Maybe I should put away the torch. Also, I'm hungry. Janosch! Where my food? I mean, it's not worth it. It's fine. It's whatever. I haven't seen Janosch once. You still crying? Okay. Well, I can't actually talk to her, so I can't exactly stop her, so... Alright, we're starving a little bit. Capon?
Everything's ready. Should I give the order to attack?
There's no point in putting it off any longer. May God be with us.
Indeed.
Hey! You aren't even close to ready.
Oh right, I'm also shooting. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Here, we've got some extra bows and crossbows. I'll give you something.
I don't need anything. I have something.
Hold on. I'll go and get something better.
All right, but make it quick.
Will do. Okay, let me equip the bow. My bad. My issue right now is I don't have better arrows. My good arrows are shot. Like, they are out. I think it's a good idea for me to get poison. The biggest problem here is there's a decent chance, and I'm very afraid of this happening, of me accidentally shooting my own teammates, which would not be helpful. So I'll drink a brew, which will boost my nourishment just a little bit. We'll get some Bane. We'll get some Bane on these arrows. Yep. There we go. Now let's talk. The raid is ready.
It's time to start.
Hey! You aren't even close to ready.
What do you mean? I have my weapon equipped.
All right.
I literally have my bow out. What are you talking about? Are you smoking?
I reckon it...
Hey! Bloody hell.
Okay, just give me a bow.
Give me a bow.
Here you are. All right. Before we start, let's go through the whole plan again, eh?
Agreed.
So, we have two groups ready. Infantry and cavalry.
Noted.
The infantry were chosen by us and will be under the Devil's command. They'll cause mayhem in the trenches beneath the walls.
Work for the devil.
Exactly. Burning, shouting, and all that. Try to provoke the Pragas, and as soon as they attack, the second group will set out from the fortress.
Got
Cavalry.
it.
In the confusion, they'll quickly ride through the camp in the village and set it on fire, before the Pragas know what's happening.
Sounds good. From the prisoner, we learned that they're storing stuff in the forge. So the riders will know exactly what to set on fire.
Great.
Indeed.
That'll make their job easier.
And what will we be doing?
Okay, but I see some additional cavalry riding through
on the, Pragas
on the enemy team too.
Ensure that the devil and our raiders survive and make it back to
They
us.
better survive.
Finally, your hunting skills will come in handy.
You want some poison for your arrows?
You're right about that. Happy hunting.
Happy hunting
Get ready,
indeed.
man.
Alright, only a little bit stressed. Okay. Shoot enemies from the walls. Who are the enemies? Are the people digging enemies? What do you mean? Huh? Because those are the workers. Ah, those are the enemies.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay. Nice. Get him. These guys are all bad. I see you aiming at me. And I'm totally missing. Okay, not doing great.
Bleeding like a stuck pig.
Lean out.
Send my greetings to
Dead.
the devil.
Good. You there as well. Total miss. Did I not hit that guy back there? Okay, those are our guys. Nice. There's my poison coming in. This is very stressful. Neutralize the enemy shooters. I'm working on it. Okay. Enemy marksman. Oh, over there. Okay, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Oh, they have guns. That's bad. Dead. Next. Okay. I need a better angle on this. Oh, that went over his head. That went over his head as well. Okay, that's not doing anything. Total miss. I'm awful.
Now you're finished.
Stop that. Okay. Did we lose anyone? Kinda feels like we lost some people. It looks like someone else is getting up, too. Is that my team? Are those the guys I sent down there? I don't know. I'm very stressed. Yeah, I can see them there. I can't do much over that. Okay.
Don't let them advance. Don't stop.
Neutralize the Pavisiers. Okay, I'll do my best. Might be easier said than done. This is not gonna work super well, is it? Especially not when I can see.
Yeah, don't spare him. A hit.
Get him. Get out of my way. Okay, I need a better angle. Get down.
Nice hit.
Get down. Get down. Get down.
Bleeding like a stuck pig.
You should be poisoned. All of you are poisoned. Get down.
Tough shit, fucker.
Are they?
Don't spare him.
Okay. How many are still alive? This seems pretty bad.
He's on fire.
Is that not the point?
Hey! Hey! Back to the castle!
Okay.
Let them in! Quick!
Looks like my guy survived. Nice. Kubienka, Devil. I hope that's Mikesh and Kozliak. I can't tell.
Devil, was it a success?
What? Can't you smell the ash in the air?
That I can. How did my company
How
go?
did my men do?
Well, they did well. I was surprised, to tell the truth.
So that means
At
no one
least now
died?
You know you can give the right orders
Good,
to the right
thank
people,
you.
And things can still get all fucked up if the
I was so worried that
stars
someone was
aren't
going to die. What do you think will happen
How
next?
do you think the Praggers will retaliate?
I'm sure they'll be more careful now, and will slow their advance. So I reckon we did fucking good.
Wonderful. How'd the battle
How
go?
did the battle go? Down there, I mean. I reckon things were a lot different up on the walls.
Yeah, it was a bloodbath as always. Only I think I knew one of those fellas.
You mean like on the other team or on our side?
One of the Praggers? From where?
Yeah, I think we were in Austria together. In Weikertslag. They called him Wasp. A little hot-headed bastard who showed up wherever blood was being spilled. I liked the bloke. I have no
Wasp.
idea how he ended up with the Praggers. But knowing him saved my life.
Don't we know a Wasp?
He helped you?
No, but when he saw
Oof.
me, he hesitated. Just long enough for me to stab him in the throat. Well, if I hadn't, he would have done the same to me.
Well then, I'll go and report to Zizka.
Yes, we will. Let me talk to my team. My wonderful, wonderful survivors.
Those flames look like they're straight out of hell.
Wait, where are they?
But fuck's sake, what are you...
Wait, that's just a random defender. You're not Kozliek. Did I lose Kozliek? Who did I lose out there? Wait, I have to check. Hans? About the raid.
Over. For now. I'm starting to think there's no way out this time. How many more men have to die before this is really over? I'm fed up with this. I don't want to send anyone else to their death. But maybe it'll be me who dies. And I won't care anymore.
I actually don't know if I lost anyone.
Shishkin never should have put us in charge.
Don't play yourself. I feel the same way.
The same. I keep thinking if I should have sent someone else.
Aye. You know what? Let's not talk about it anymore. The Prague's trenches are on fire, and that's what matters. I'm going to get some rest. What else can you do in this fucking prison?
Agreed. Okay, so it looks like I lost Mikesh, so I'm going to time travel a little bit, and we'll be right back.
How did my men do?
Well, I've got to say...
There you go.
Well, they really worked as a team out there. That's why they all managed to come back alive.
Much better this time
Give them
around.
my praise.
It turns out that I actually forgot to equip the poisoned arrows I made last time. So I basically just made a bunch of poisoned arrows and then didn't actually use them. So therein was my problem.
I enjoy listening to your nonsense.
You guys doing okay over here?
Henry, help! Make him practice his black magic on someone else.
You serious, dude?
Be insulted. May your leg rot off for all I care.
Musa knows what he's doing. Trust me. Trust the royal physician.
Are you out of your mind? Do you even know who's treating you? He's the king's personal physician.
This bloke?
Half of Europe envied Sigismund because of him, and you turn your nose up.
Well, if he's really the king's personal sawbones, I reckon he could take a look at my leg.
I knew you'd come to your senses.
Eventually.
Thank you, Henry.
You're
Now
welcome.
show me that leg of yours.
Okay, good. Can someone heal me in the meantime?
I'm wounded, Musa. Could you take a look at me?
Very good, friend. Soon enough, you will be as strong as an ox again.
Thank you. And, of course, let me double back and find my survivors who totally lived this time because I wasn't a complete idiot and forgot my poison. So, Mikesh, I went back in time for you. How are you doing?
How are you doing?
Well, I reek like a smoked sausage, and I think I've got some burns on my side, but I reckon those Prague fuckers are really feeling the heat.
Well, that's
You'll
good
have to find
news.
someone else for this kind of work next time. I don't think we'll be that lucky twice.
No,
You're not wrong. You have no idea.
Hopefully Jobst will show up soon, and we'll be as free and rich as we should be. Now go and have a drink. You deserve it, Mikesh.
Indeed. And yourself, Kozlik?
How are you?
Thanks for asking. Those fuckers were no match for me. I got a few. I reckon they won't be walking it off. I should have made a bet we'd make it out alive. I would have won.
True enough.
That you would have. But mainly, I'm glad you made it back.
Aye, I'm not the only one. But that was close, mate. Too bloody close.
Well, thankfully, it's all over now. Get some rest, and have some ale to wash it all down. You deserve it, my friend.
Indeed. And now, Kubianka.
Are you alright?
You made the right choice picking me. The devil was as wild as ever. You would have charged at those Pavisers alone, the damn fool. In any case, you really gave it to them. It was raining arrows and bowls.
It was. And Devil? Oh, okay, never mind. Devil doesn't actually want to chat. Okay then. Janosch, give me food, please. I'm begging
Do
you.
you have any food for me?
Half the ration for each man. We must save. Here, friend.
Thank you. Alright. So all the food I had saved up from the previous things are gone, which is fine. I am now starving. I might as well eat the cheese then. And the apple. Yeah, I'll eat that. 92? Well, we'll have to tough it out. And now, I just have to talk to you, Shishka. Talk to me. I have a report.
The raid is over. It was a success. And most of the men came back alive.
I know. Good work, Henry.
Thank you.
Go and get some rest. You deserve it.
Will do. What's the plan now?
What are we gonna do now?
There's nothing we can do but wait. I was hoping they'd realize by now there's no easy plunder here and leave. But it looks like we'll have to hold out a bit longer. We can't let them have that silver. We have to hope Jobst returns soon with his army. You did a good job with that prisoner. You got a lot of information.
Of course I did.
As long as they don't bring in catapults from Prague, we still have a chance. But if they do, we're fucked.
Yep,
That
sounds about
injury
right.
taking care of Markvart will help us. And if that idiotic Frenchman is in charge now, it's only a matter of time before they fuck up.
True. Alright, so with that done and out of the way, we're going to call it right here. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and we'll continue the siege on Suchdol next time. Have a great day, thank you for watching, we'll catch you later. Bye-bye now!